Hello students, now let us go with our next problem in kinematic indeterminacy for a 2D truss. Let us go with our 2D truss. Now here you can see I have just given you a 2D truss diagram. Like as you all know that kinematic indeterminacy, the equation of kinematic indeterminacy will be equal to your Aj minus B plus gamma. What is here? A is nothing but degree of freedoms, J is nothing but number of joints, B is nothing but number of reactions available, and gamma is nothing but the hinge support. If you have, there is nothing but release. Yes or no? So let us write with our a value. What will be your a value now? Degree of freedom. If you talk with your degree of freedom, a value will be equal to, now how much will be your a value, as this is a truss element. Yes or no? If this is your truss element, already I have given you with my previous class. If you see with my previous class, here I have just explained you. So here you can just see type of the joint. What is the type of a joint we have? If it is a 2D rigid, no, this is a rigid joint we have. Yes or no? If it is a 2D rigid joint, then the degree of freedom will be equal to 3. If it is a 3D rigid joint, it will be, degree of freedom will be equal to 6. Is it a truss element or a rigid element? It is a truss element. Now if it is a truss element, for a 2D, the degree of freedom will be equal to 2. And what are those? Delta x, delta y. Similarly for 3D truss element, it will be equal to 3. So delta x, delta y and delta z. As it is a 2D element, let us go with our 2. So the degree of freedom here, if you see what will be the degree of freedom here, the degree of freedom here, it will be equal to 2. Yes or no? Now similarly if you go with your j, what is meant by j? J is nothing but number of joints. So joints are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So the number of joints are here equal to 6. B is nothing but the number of reactions. So how many number of reactions are available? If you see, the number of reactions available here are equal to, here if you see, it is equal to 2, here also it is equal to 2. So please be careful. If it is a fixed one like this, here it will be equal to 3. If it is an hinge support like this, here it will be 2. But if it is a roller support, the reaction will be equal to 1. So this one you have to please always you remember. If it's a fixed support, it will be 3. If it's a hinge support, it will be 2. Roller support, it will be equal to 1. So here you can see both are here hinge supports. So I just took my reactions. Here it is 2, here it is 2. The total number of reactions are 4. Now gamma value, gamma is nothing but, do we have any hinge support over, like do we have any hinges over here? No, we don't have any hinges. So this value equal to 0. So if you just like substitute these values, so 2 into 6 minus 4 plus 0. So we have 12 minus 4, which is equal to 8. So this is our kinematic indeterminacy. So even if you take with your kinematic indeterminacy, as I said your kinematic indeterminacy we call it as degree of freedom or kinematic indeterminacy are one and the same. So for the same truss element, we'll see where are these degrees of freedoms available. So this was your hinge support, this was your hinge support. So the diagram was like this. Yes. So here we have to calculate where degree of freedoms are available. So as you know, the degree of freedom for your truss element will be equal to 2. So the degree of freedoms here, if you see, will be having 2. Fine. So but like the number of reactions here are equal to 2. So if the number of reactions are equal to 2, the degree of freedom will be equal to 0. Similarly here also the degree of freedom equal to 0. Yes or no? Why? Because how many number of reactions are available, that you have to check. Yes or no? But in my previous class, if you see, for here I'll give an example. If this is my hinge, if this is my fixed support, here the number of reactions will be equal to 3. So the degree of freedom here, it will be equal to 0. But same case, if here it was an hinge support like this, so the number of reactions here, if you talk for a beam element, I'm not talking about a frame element. I'm talking about a beam element. So the number of reactions here, it was equal to 2. So the degree of freedom will be equal to 1. But if you take with your like frame element, as I have already explained you with my tabular column, so the reactions will be equal to 2. So the degree of freedoms will be equal to 0. Yes. But here if you see, as we know that the degree of freedoms will be equal to 2. Here also it is 2, here also it is 2, and here also it is 2. What are those 2? It is in your x direction, it is in your y direction. So these are my 2 it can move. So number of degree of freedom here, if you see 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. So 2, 4, 6 and 8. So the kinematic indeterminacy is equal to 8. So which is nothing but the degrees of freedoms available at the joints. So that is our kinematic indeterminacy. Thank you.